Hey, so I didn't realize I needed to explain this, but inflation, right? Inflation is like the speed that prices are increasing or whatever, right? Yeah, I mean it's more than that. It's a bit complicated, but if something is $1 and then we notice a 5% inflation over the year, it will now be $1.05, right? So if the same thing is now 5% more expensive. What we've just seen after COVID is in the recovery period afterwards, we saw things go up, 10, 20, we saw like these kinds of numbers for the years after, 2023, 2024. So the RBA has adjusted their thing and they went up to 4.35 and they've just come down to 4.1. All right, so that's the RBA cash rate. The RBA cash rate is a complicated mechanism that deals with banks. And basically, we went from like what, 0.1 all the way up to 4.35. We saw mortgages go from about 2 up to about 6 because the bank takes a cut. The bank was taking the float of that cut, the float of that cut. And yeah, um, it doesn't matter that it has slowed down, or rather, it does matter that it's slowed down, but things are still expensive. They're just increasing at a lower rate. Okay? We've got it down to a number with a 2 in front of it. Okay? You know what I mean. No one. So that's where we're at. It's speed. Low inflation doesn't mean that we've uh moved backwards. Okay, we don't have deflation. Okay, and a lot of the time you don't want deflation because that means a lot of other things. Um, I'm not an economist, but I know this much, and people are like, if inflation's low, why are prices still high? And it's like, oh my God, I'm dealing with kindergartners.